got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? Listen, we got some news. Shout out to L-Dub. Word on the street is Rolando Romero will most likely be stripped of his WBA title or put in champion in recess. That leaves the door open for Kenny Sims Jr. to get a shot at a world title. We're going to go through the rankings at the 140-pound division. I really hope that Kenny Sims gets that. Man, he's been working hard, man. He's been taking some tough fights. It's his moment. Hopefully he gets a chance. But without further ado, man, we're going to go. I'll read it off to you because I'm on my phone, so I can't really pull it up like for y'all to see. But definitely going to go through the actual factions as it pertains to the rankings for the WBA. So we'll start with the WBA real quick. Okay. All right. So we got Ohara Davies as the number one contender. Kenny Sims Jr. is number 2 in WBA. Ishmael Maurice, don't know how to say it, even Villa spell it up. Ryan Garcia is ranked number 4. Jack Catterall is 7. This guy, let's see, notable names. Yeah, that's your notables. Kurt Scooby is ranked 13 in the WBA, so that's a good one. Oh man, we got my dog with me, man. I got my dog in the house, man. When we talk about Kenny Sims, look no further. Besides next best thing. Big Flick, what's going on?
Oh, what's up, Jan?
Man, hey, listen. They said we was lying about the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight happening. Right after you said it, they announced it. I just want you to rub it in everybody's face real quick. You know what I mean?
You said they said they what?
Everybody thought you was lying. Didn't know what you was talking about when you said the Errol Spence fight was about to happen against Terrence Crawford.
Oh yeah. I mean, only certain people know about that fight was happening. I was one of them. So
yeah, man, you had a good and a tough weekend last weekend. Was that weekend before last?
yeah.
I felt like Nico should have got the nod. I also thought the referee was absolutely terrible. I know you can't really talk about how bad the referee was. I think he let the guy get away with a lot of shots behind the head, in my opinion. Uh, that's my take on it. As a coach, what do you think Nico could have done to get the nod in an easier manner?
Man, I think Nico could have used his jab a little bit more. I think Nico could have did a lot of things more, like what we was telling them, and stuff like that. I don't fault the referee for not taking points away from back of the head. I think it's kind of protect yourself at all times. It's like it wasn't blatantly behind the head. Um, Sometimes Nico got himself in trouble on the ropes. Um, like I said, I mean, it was just a bad night for us, as far as that. And hopefully he can clean it up, and we get back on the winning track.
So, would you want to do a rematch uh, versus
Uh,
that guy, or what?
they was talking about a rematch. I don't know. Nico got to sit down with his team and get things situated. See what's the next step for him.
Okay, okay. Now, since I got you here, you know what I mean, and we
Uh,
talked about it earlier today. It's a great chance that the WBA is going to either put Broly in champion in recess, or they're going to put him in a position to where they strip him. Kenny Sims is number two. How likely is that fight, or would they skip down and go get Ryan Garcia?
um, and I think in their organization, this is just me. If I had a WBO organization, they're going where the money at. I don't think I hope Kitty get that fight. If the WBO strips Rolly from the belt, that would be a miracle, in my eyes. But Rolly versus Ryan Garcia is a more popular and money fight for Rolly. I mean, just bring it there. But if they strip him and then give Kenny the opportunity, then hey, I think Kenny will shake up the division if he gets the belt. I think people already know Rolly. Just like, I don't want to call him sorry. I don't call no fighter sorry. I just think a lot of people think Rolly just not a true champion.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
the old man did get on his ass though, Flip.
yeah, now that was a horrible call by the refs with that fight. But like I said, that's not my call. It is what it is. I know the politics of it. So um, that old man was definitely on his ass, right? But I just think, everybody. I think Rolly's not fighting us. I mean, I talked to him face to face. He's definitely not fighting Kenny Sam Jr. It's not happening in no way, shape, or form. If he does, it'd be a shock. It'd be fucking pigs falling out the sky.
See, that's the thing about it, man. Kenny Sims has put himself in a position to finally get that title shot, and I'm really hoping that he gets it, man, because he deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it, bro. He scraped back from nothing, bro. Like, he really is a dog. He scraped back from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got him, my RBE management got him, right? I wasn't his no shape or form was his trainer, right? But I seen Kenny. I knew that Kenny could fight the first day I seen him in the gym, and I was like, bro, all he need is like a little bit of push, a little bit of motivation to get back. Um, Thanks to Coach K. When he got with Coach K, they linked back, man, and everything been butter since, bro.
Yeah, I want to see him get that rematch with Montana Love. That's what I want to see.
I mean, if Montana, see, does Montana got a belt? No, Montana don't have no belt. Like, if he got a belt, then that's understandable. But Kenny is past that. Kenny want to be a world champion, and if that money right, then we'll fight him.
For sure, for sure. Um, I really hope Kenny get that spot, man. I mean, he's ranked number two,
Man,
but
look, Kenny ready to fight. We get that belt, we're gonna shake up the division. And I'm talking about how everybody chasing the unified belts. Man, Kenny can fight Matisse, whoever, Devin, whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's, I mean, and Devin, like, you know, our brother. But, you know, when it comes to business making that money, and whoever got them straps, we here to fight.
For sure, for sure. So my boy L-Dub, man, the worldwide leader in boxing news. Listen, if you're not following him, Flick, man, you gotta follow my boy, man. He be getting all the news before anybody else get the news. So
Okay.
if I ask you something, it's probably because he bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So he be on everything. So he the one that told me that Rolly got stripped. So I was like, hold on, let me hit you up real quick because he the one that was telling me about the WBA was gonna get ready to strip Rolly and things like that. So L-Dub is that guy.
If they do that, hey, we in business, man. Let's go. We'll fight Ryan. We'll fight whoever.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, that's what we hoping for. So FA put on the fucking show. I don't know if he can have kids after that performance that what he put on. But he looked good. I think that's probably the best I've seen him look in a while.
Hefe back, man. Look, like I said, Hefe is back. A lot of people, he's so mad he wanted to showcase his skills. You know, after the surgery and after the fight, getting a confidence booster, he wanted to showcase his skills to the world. But unfortunately, we had the low blow. It kind of, you know, hurt. It kind of, I mean, we won, but it kind of hurt us because we wanted to display our skills in front of the world. But I promise you this, Hefe Ajagba going to be a problem at the heavyweight division.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. He was real light on the feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a different Hefe Ajagba, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think him working in sparring against Jared Anderson has done him very, very well because he was boxing, bro. He was moving. You know what I'm saying? He had
we was sparring a lot of big time names in boxing. So, yo, it's just only a matter of time, bro. Like, it's like how when Floyd said he sparred Earl Spence, like that type shit. Like, he been sparring like the champions, that the big time champions. Like, nobody mentions when he sparred Tyson Fury. Like, nobody even mentioned that because we lost to Frank Sanchez. But I didn't see him give Tyson Fury work too.
Yeah, the thing is, I'll say this, right? I think the best team in boxing is, you know, Bomac and them, but a very close second. I got y'all second, man, off top, man. You, Coach K, Coach Al,
Yeah.
Y'all definitely second in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, what y'all have done for fighters is the same thing that Bomac and them has done for fighters.
Right.
You know, they had written Jamel Herring off. Jamel Herring gets a world championship, right? I think the same thing is gonna happen with you guys and Kenny Sims. People wrote Kenny Sims off, and I think when he get his shot, he gonna take hold of it. And I can't wait, bro. I just can't wait, man. Because
I wanted to touch on that topic too, right? Bomac and them hell of a coaches, right? But people forget about like how, you know, they don't give Coach K a lot of credit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it is. I'm gonna talk about Coach K and I'm gonna talk about me. Coach K had Shakur since they was young. Since he was like 12 years old, right? Maybe younger than that. But he built a champion out of Shakur, right? You got to think he had Jared Anderson when he was young. These are all great fighters that y'all even talk about. He had Freddie Rollhouse. He had Freddie Rollhouse when they was young. He got Troy Osley when he was young. You see what I'm saying?
Davis.
He had a lot of fighters when he was young. You gotta think, mention me. I was with Jerry Hurd before I linked up with Coach K. You know what I'm
saying? So L-Dub, he wanted me to ask you about the Luis Alberto Lopez.
Y'all know who this is. This nigga talks all fucking night. He motherfucking right. But my bad, bro. But
No,
like
it's all good, bro.
my
How,
my bad. Look, but you know, we all we came from championship backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. When I started. I came in the game spoiled. I had Hurd. I met Hurd before his title shot, and then he brought me on after his title shot, and then we unified and defended. Like, bro, we got a team, bro. Like, we got a hell of a team over here.
yeah, and that's what and I'll be the first one to say this because a lot of people they're gonna let it's gonna go over their head, but there's not when we talk about teams, you talk about Olympic pedigree. We talking about Coach K, you, Coach Al.
Coach Al.
When you talk about just the experience of the Olympics and being in big fights, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing left for us for y'all to do is to get that world champion, and then I think the Just Do is coming. And who do you think is the closest to getting the world title? I think probably Kenny.
Hey, look, my bad, y'all. I gotta cut the interview short. I'm sorry. God damn, let me call y'all.
Y'all fucking with my truth, man. So we gotta get a night truth. I'm fucking with my truth.
We're gonna he'll probably be back on in a second. But yeah, man, a few things. LW, I'm gonna check back in with him in a little bit about the questions you had. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, I had to just tap in with him real quick, man. Chop it up with him. Definitely happy, man, to see them doing their thing. And they got world champions coming, man, and it's gonna be good to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, in the words of the great philosopher Lil E, I want y'all to breathe in and live life. You know, it's always a treat when players meet. Thank y'all for breaking bread with me, man. And with that, we out. Remember, shop demontimeexotics.com. Peace.